Hey, welcome in to this relatively windy but fine day. Chance of showers at Sky Stadium, Wellington. The the young fellas just delivered the ball to the centre, which means we're about ready to hit the first half. Magpies with the kickoff. Nick Bryant in the middle, blows the whistle and gets us underway. I will be providing updates on Waikato Canterbury throughout this as they come through, so if you're wondering about that game, want to know more, we line up for our first line out of the game. Hawke's Bay throws in, and Wellington win the line out. This game's all about bringing home the Ranfurly Shield. I say bringing home because I'm Hawke's Bay fan, but we're 6 and Wellington's 1 on the table currently, so there's a bit of a gap there. Let's talk about a knock on, but they couldn't identify who it was. That's a solid opening, alright. Wellington come out hitting hard. They've been hitting heavy. Wellington versus Canterbury in the final. The hell I watched that. And they set the first scrum of the game. And it's collapsed. So reset it. Waikato Canterbury still at 0-0. Canterbury being the favourite in that game. Hawke's Bay win the penalty. And as they say, the crowd goes wild. Uh, they go back to the Wellington side of the halfway line. Canterbury's dotted down for a try. 5-0. Kick to come in that game. Wellington boot it back down into the Hawke's Bay side. A little bit of ping pong here. Conversion successful in the Canterbury Waikato game. Canterbury 7, Waikato 0. Right. And of course I'm back. This isn't international rugby at its finest. No, this is New Zealand teams playing each other for a very coveted shield. Oh, Hawke's Bay's just kicked the ball into the 22, and they're all over top of Ruben Love. And Wellington very quickly spins round on the heel to counter. And Clutchy catches the ball from the ground, but has no room to do anything with it for Hawke's Bay. Get told to use it by Nick Bryant. And who's under it? Who's under it? Who's under it? Hawke's Bay are. McClutchy boots it down well into the Lions half. Waikato have just scored a try. 5.7 kick to come for Waikato. Yeah, Peter Lakai basically gave the ball away then. I don't know what he was thinking, but been a little helter scouter on the field. Hey, Wellington wins the line out. Both teams are scrambling to regain the ball. An update: Waikato Canterbury game. Waikato failed to convert that try. Score remains 5-7. Canterbury leading. Meanwhile, Wellington versus Hawke's Bay here. And man, some of these Wellington players are feisty. Oh, threw the ball away and Wellington intercepted it. And kicks it right back down. One of our backs got it and boots it over the line. 20 to about 22 meters. Yeah, 22. And now we're going into the rolling wall. Are we going to are we are we going to have to use it, or are we going to be successful? Decide to use it. Hawke's Bay's playing a lot of short balls at the moment, making it entertaining, but also very variant based, and it's hard to keep track of who's got the ball. And we've got ourselves. Okay. Um. Wellington caught that penalty. So that's going to go just inside the Hawke's Bay half. If I sound a little tired, it's because I am. I've had energy drink, I've had coffee. I've been up since 7 o'clock for that flippin' All Black win this morning. All I need now is a Hawke's Bay win, and later on a Silver Ferns win over England will cap the day off very nicely for me. Black Ferns Australia kicking off 4 p.m. today. Uh, I might bring you coverage of that as well. It's an International Women's. So, Wellington win the line out and try and drive Hawke's Bay further into their own half. Ball went forward. And send us back down to the 22 metre. So it'd be about 23 metres out for line out. Nick Bryant telling the teams no creeping. Wellington win it anyhow. There's obviously a lack in the line outs for Hawke's Bay. And we've got Peter Larkai running down. It's about 6 metres. 5 metres out from the goal line now, Wellington. Hawke's Bay on the defence. Now 3. Got advantage to Wellington. We've got a mess of bodies under the posts. And Wellington get a try. Oops. Came off a Peter Arco start that one. Um, yeah, just a bunch of show and goes, a dog pile of bodies no one could get out of, and bingo. And Waikato have scored and converted another try, making it 10 points to 7. Waikato in the lead on that game. And Aidan Morgan's lining up the kick in this game to make it. Oops, hang on. I've got to remember that magpies aren't at home this week. If they were, I'd be working. Magpies with the restart. Got Rakiti Stone. Larkai's got the ball again. Scores: Wellington 7, Hawke's Bay 0. Hmm. And Wellington win the contested line out. Oh, he drops the ball, but he tidies it up. And he's unable to break it. The Hawke's Bay line is shoulder to shoulder. There we go. Hawke's Bay win the penalty. Chase Tiatia holding Larkai up. We're going for another scrum. Just inside the Wellington half. And Brad Weber to feed. Oh, come on. Advantage Hawke's Bay. Come on. Oops. I'm getting ahead of myself. Ollie Sepsford, the try. That was That's what's needed if you're gonna get past Wellington today, boys. You need organisation. You need quick, fast, paced plays. Kick a kick downfield and a few running paces to get there. And we go for the kick. And it is not successful. Wellington 7, Hawke's Bay 5. Wellington restarts. Drops it right back into the Hawke's Bay half. About 20 metres out from the line. McClutchy gives it a good kick from to 5 into Wellington half, which they take and aim for a deep dive into Hawke's Bay's half, but get stopped. On the 10 metre line inside the Hawke's Bay half. Nine phases gone so far in this play. 10 phases. Someone's got to give. Something's got to give. This Hawke's Bay defense side is really fucking good. Yes! Wellington send it out, and it'll be a 5 metre line out. Into Hawke's Bay half. Hawke's Bay with the throw and a win. It got knocked forward. And Wellington's going to go for the scrum on that penalty. Came off the Hawke's Bay player's knee. And on the 5 metre line, scrum time. Oh, little set play and 4 metres now. And Wellington are offside. Waikato score again in their game. 15 points to 7, Waikato leading. This game, Wellington's aiming for a second try. And currently, Wellington with the try in conversion, 7 points on it to Hawke's Bay's 5. They've gone to the other side of the field. Wellington line out, Wellington win. Is that meant to be a rolling maul? Yeah, it was going sideways. But big time sideways. Hawke's Bay win that penalty. Man. Owned. Sit. And heave. Hawke's Bay win the scrum penalty. And we're going to boot it right downfield. Send it back to about the 25-metre out from the goal. Stephanie spent some time in the gym. 1, 2, Wellington caught the ball and it goes up in the air. And a Hawke's Bay turnover. Come on! Greg takes off. Inside the 20 now. A nice chip over the top. And it'll be a... It'll be either a review or... See if I can't see this collision. It's no foul play ruled by the ref, and yeah, tackling player without the ball. The player did get taken out, so Hawke's Bay's chance for a penalty. Make it 7.8. Straight from, yep, straight through from the front of the post. 1 point in it. Hawke's Bay 8, Wellington 7. 27 minutes gone in the first half. It has been a tough game. Lose the ball. Hawke's Bay's got the ball. Canterbury missed a penalty kick. Stays 15-7 in that score. Hawke's Bay 8, Wellington 7. Then we set another scrum. 28 minutes in. Set. And both going for it. There's a couple of offloads in there that looked real nice. Hawke's Bay advantage. Hawke's Bay win the penalty. High tackle. Nick Bryant was looking for a number to give a warning to the player who conducted the high tackle, but unable to see the number. Television match official in the background helping as always, along with the sideline referees. Hawke's Bay with the line out. 7 metres out from the goal line. Oh, excuse me. And held up. Turnover 1, carry back. Hawke's Bay with the advantage. Okay, Canterbury's back in the game. Waikato still in the lead, 15 points, 14 that game. Hawke's Bay in the lead here, 8 points to 7. And Hawke's Bay has found a sense of urgency. "30 minutes gone." Set another scrum, and it's going to be a rolling. It's going to be a drive. And here goes Hawke's Bay. Bingo, bingo, bingo. Advantage Hawke's Bay. Simford says another go. Hawke's Bay still with advantage. We're going to go back to where we were. Set another. I don't know if it's going to be another scrum or if Hawke's Bay is just going to kick another penalty. No, it'll be a scrum. It'll be a scrum. Hawke's Bay want the 7. Or at least a 5. Oof. Wellington's with a really strong scrum on that one. Turned the ball over. And we go for a fight. We go for a proper brawl. A fight. And it's not stopping anytime soon, is it? Phew. 33 minutes gone. We just had a big old fight. We're gonna. Okay. Number 12 for Hawke's Bay's turned around and been told if he runs into escalated again, he's gone. Nick Bryant not having any of this. Not having any of this. And he's made it damn clear to them. Man, that power from Wellington though overturned Hawke's Bay scrum big time, and Hawke's Bay win the line out. Uh, Wellington kick it back to Hawke's Bay, and it got lost forward. Unforced error. Hawke's Bay have come to play, and Wellington are ready for them. They've definitely done their homework. There's plenty of old timers in the crowd there. 8 points to 7, Hawke's Bay in front by 1. In the other game, Waikato is 15-14 against Canterbury. Whereas we go down for another scrum. I say another scrum. There's been a lot of play and a lot of excitement in between scrums, so Wellington with the ball and Hawke's Bay in blocking mode. Holy crap. That was a little bit of a yeah, it didn't end so nicely. But and we go for a line out. Meanwhile, Canterbury convert a try in their game, taking the lead 21-15. Hawke's Bay is 8, Wellington 7, 35 gone. And the wind is swirling around Sky Stadium. So down it goes. Wellington have another go. They are about 10 metres out from the goal line now. Hawke's Bay in defence mode, as we have been the whole game. Wellington's got the advantage. on. And we come back for a penalty. Okay, number 6 for Wellington was offside. And no, sorry, for Hawke's Bay was offside. Get it right, Bryce. Okay, so Tom Parsons has just been told he's been offside the last couple of times. If he's that again, he'll be sin binned. They are about 6 or 7 meters out from the goal line now. Wellington looking to make it 14-8. Wellington looking to go undefeated in the regular season before playoffs. Okay, Wellington's under advantage. And Hawke's Bay knock it back and turn it over. And now there's a penalty. Hawke's Bay's just been told need some discipline or Nick Bruant's going to take harder action and there's going to be some yellow cards, no doubt. Waikato has scored again, bringing it to 21 against Canterbury. We're still at 7 points, 8. Wellington looking to add 3 and make it 10 points to 8 now. 39 minutes gone. And we're technically on half time, 40 minutes gone. And that'll be half time. Wellington 10, Hawke's Bay 8. Let's have a look. Yep. Okay, so one try apiece. Wellington converted theirs, Hawke's Bay didn't, and 1 penalty goal each. That's all she wrote for half time. 10 points to 8, Wellington, the leaders. And in the other game, Waikato Rugby versus Canterbury. Canterbury's in the lead, 21 points to 20. I will be back in a few minutes with the second half. Slight update for where I am in the country, weather-wise. 8.7 feels like 5. Apparently a low of 5, so you could say it's cold. And we do have a decent southerly. So yeah. We have had showers on and off all day today. All I've got to say is regarding the game, haven't seen a fight like that in the first half for some time. Usually it's in the second half. Um, but yeah, it's well, we're got a bit of time. Let's go to the Waikato versus Canterbury game and run through what we've got. Okay, Waikato have got 4 tries unconverted. Canterbury have got 3 tries, all of them converted. That's the 1 point difference. So, and Burke managed to miss the penalty kick for Canterbury. So that's Canterbury 21, Waikato 20. And the Hawke's Bay Wellington game. Wellington ahead by 2 points due to a conversion, or due to converting their own try. Hawke's Bay unfortunately couldn't convert their try and are 2 points behind, 10 points, 8. Wellington in front. I'll be back very shortly with some halftime stuff. In the meantime, don't forget to massage that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, if you're gonna say hi in chat, all I'll ask is no spoilers, please. Um, and apart from that, howdy all. Be back soon. Alright, we're back in it for the second half. Hawke's Bay go in for the group punch. Wellington still getting last minute instructions from the coach. Okay. Just another game, or can Hawke's Bay take the trophy and bring it back to where it belongs? We are in the second half, people. Wellington's going to get us underway when Nick Bryant decides time is good and gets the signal from the TV crew. So we're waiting for. Actually, referee hasn't come out of the tunnel yet. Here he comes. Nick Bryant just running out onto the field right now. It's got a few shadows down there at Sky Stadium. And there we go. Nick Bryant with the whistle blow, and Wellington booted into Hawke's Bay's half. Hawke's Bay takes the catch. And we send it back to have a red hot go. Webber just gives it a boot up into the air, and Wellington will catch that and say thank you very much. Put you black and whites back onto defense, because that's where we want you. Proctor's made a red hot go. They're still playing in no man's land. Hawke's Bay side of the halfway in the second half. And Wellington going. Chip over the top, Hawke's Bay catches it and gets booted. Ruben loves up, and we're going to go for a line out on halfway. Oh, that was a mess. Someone was closing all the gaps in that one. Um, looks like we've got a Hawke's Bay kick. No, we're going to go scrum. Hawke's Bay scrum feed. I've got a bit of wind to contend with. And as the Hawke's Bay coach turned around and said, assistant coach said, they're going to have to be careful and play with what the wind deals to them. If they go too hard, it could be the other way. If they don't go hard enough, well, yeah. And we're about to feed the scrum. And it is. Oh, Hawke's Bay had a set play going, and the ball barely went forward. Yeah, that was forward. Not allowed to have the ball go forward. Speaking of wind, we've got a bit of wind up here in Napier as well. So it's going to change from rain to wind, and I believe it's made to switch, but it's sou'westers, so brr. No further change in the Canterbury Waikato scoreline, and no further change in the Hawke's Bay Wellington scoreline. 44 and a half minutes gone. Hawke's Bay with the ball, and Wellington getting rough. At least this isn't aerial ping pong, even though that's easier to commentate. And it went up in the air. Wellington tidied it up. Ruben Love with the ball, passes it off. And they're playing this in the middle of the field, so. Oh, knocked forward. Yeah, knocked forward. Hawke's Bay get the penalty. It was quite a clear knock forward, that one. Speaking of speaking of all things rugby, there's a rugby league final. Penrith Panthers Broncos coming up tomorrow. I could very well do that one for you. I've yet to sort that one out, but yeah, because the the scrums are scored differently than they are in rugby union. So Hey, Hawke's Bay running away with the ball. Almost to the 5 metre line. Hawke's Bay gone down the right side. Oh, don't don't tell me ball went forward. Hawke's Bay got the penalty, but yeah. No, sorry, Wellington got the penalty. Um, 48 minutes almost gone in the game. No change in the score. It's old timers day at Sky Stadium. So it's got a lot of legends around the place. Waiting for them to stop talking about the old timers and get back to the game. I know the records are fantastic and amazing and all that. So yeah. Okay, Smith is on for Wellington. Kaifar is off. Jonah Lowe with the ball. Hawke's Bay with the ball. And we're going to go right side. We're going to try and make some room down the right side, which is almost impossible. This Lions team is just about as good in defense, actually, from what I'm seeing. Tyrone gets another go. Taken to ground, almost 22 metres out. And Weber takes him over the 22. John Lowe really looking for a little bit of trouble. Hawke's Bay edging closer and closer. Fifteen phases so far in display. Recycled for Tyrone. Tyrone is tackled. Parsons gets tackled as soon as he gets the ball. Come on, don't show Wellington the ball. What you doing? Hawke's Bay are holding on for dear life, I tell ya. Flanders advancing the ball just out from the 5 metre line. Sam Smith over the 5 metre line. Wellington are scrambling to find a hold to hang on. Hawke's Bay's 2 metres out from the line now. They shift, reset and take the longer pass. Slow recycle there. 2 metres out again. Pick and go. Very close. That was a tackle and a bit. Wellington, 31 phases later, Wellington gets the penalty. That is some unbelievable defence, alright. Holy crap. And it was just Hawke's Bay not releasing the ball. Damn. I almost thought there was a try. I was hoping it was. We go Canterbury Waikato game. Waikato's got another try and conversion, 27 points to 21. Waikato out in front on that one. And back at Sky Stadium in Wellington. Wellington is still up by 2, 53 minutes gone in the game. 10 points, 8. Sticks it high, and Hawke's Bay are there to catch it. Wellington won the ball back from that. Sorry. It's a little hard to see sometimes. Long ball, lost forward. Yeah, Billy Proctor offside. And we come back for a scrum. Hawke's Bay's, you won't believe it with the scoreline, but Hawke's Bay's had 25% of the possession so far. And second half territory, Hawke's Bay's had 73%. You wouldn't believe it with the scoreline because it does not reflect it, but yeah. Oh, come on. The chant goes up around the ground. Let's go Lions. Hawke's Bay's turned it over. And McClatchy boots it downfield. 2, 3, 4, not quite dead. And Wellington decide to boot it back. They'll be line out for about, what's that, 30 metres out from the goal line. Wellington side. And right to the back of the line out. Hawke's Bay win it. Oh, we loaded to the left side. We're back down to 5 metres out. 6 metres out. Taiwan given another go. Now we're 2 metres out. It's a mess of bodies down there. But that's how the other try was scored. Come on! Yeah. Hawke's Bay, number 11. That's what I'm talking about right there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Jonah Lowe. Jonah Lowe on the right edge of the field. There's no one looking at him. And, yep. Kick to come. 13 points, 10. Hawke's Bay leading. And McClutchy's going to kick it from the sideline. They're having to utilise a player to steady the ball on the tee because that wind is just not helping. And makes it. No, he doesn't convert it. McClutchy doesn't convert it. It stays 13 points 10. Hawke's Bay in the lead. Schick is on for Wellington. And Wellington have the ball. Long ball. Yep. Line out. My bad, it's not a line out, it's a scrum. We are in the Hawke's Bay half of the field. Hey. Oh, no, we've got some more argy-bargy going on. Nick Bryant's probably getting ready to yellow card a couple of players if they keep doing that. My advice is fucking save it for the gameplay, boys. Hawke's Bay feed the scrum. Weber goes in and win the penalty. My mate Boots in the crowd yelling out, "Let's go Magpies, let's go." Lock all's off. Cridger's off. Lock all's on for Wellington. Fakatava's on for Weber and Hawke's Bay team. And Wellington's won the penalty. One of the Wellington players got rolled over. Got bulldozed, literally. Whoa! Oh, one of the Wellington players rolled over top of a Hawke's Bay player. Poof! I can see why the wind's taken out of his sails. No arms tackle. And Wellington are going to kick for the goal from about 40 metres, 45 metres out. 40 metres out. Nick Bryan's awesome at saying whether there was intent or not. And there was no intent in there. It was just a no arms tackle, and unfortunately he went over the other player. That's what it was. Okay, has he done it? He has. 13 points all. Hawke's Bay Wellington. Just under 63 minutes gone. In the Canterbury Waikato game, Canterbury have scored another try and converted it. 28 points, 27 Canterbury winning. And Wellington tidy up the kickoff again. The restart. Sorry, I'm getting my words muddled up. And we go for line out. Hawke's Bay throw. And it goes past the bottom end of the line out. Oh! Wellington win it, but not without contesting from Hawke's Bay. And Nick Bryant tells them to use it. They kick it away. Hawke's Bay get the ball back. This might go to golden point if it's a draw at the end of 80 minutes. Oh, tidy it up, Magpies, come on. Wellington win the penalty. And it's quick tap and go. And Wellington take off towards the goal. They get us 22 metres out. About 15 metres out now. Wellington really hungry for this one. And Wellington are really putting some pressure into Hawke's Bay now. Hawke's Bay still there for every move Wellington make. Every move Wellington make, Hawke's Bay is still there. So Still Wellington ball. And we've got a knock on to come back. We're getting one of the Wellington players is having the leg strapped up at the moment, round the knee. Oraraki Stones is off for Hawke's Bay. Chase Tete has left the park. So Thompson's off. Rakiti Stone's off. Tete's off. 3 changes in Hawke's Bay side. Oof. Jeez. These Wellington players are hungry for it. And it goes off. And Hawke's Bay's got the ball. Scores for a repeat. So. And, oh, Wellington's contesting it at the breakdown. And Hawke's Bay kick it down. Wellington catch it and it tackled instantly. Wellington decided to ping it back and we're going to go aerial with this game. Nah, McClutchy throws it. McClutchy boots it. Wellington. And has taken about a 30-metre run. Holy crap. Wellington almost getting through the Hawke's Bay defence. Wellington's really shoving the Hawke's Bay defence around now, to be honest with you. It's just, oh, I'd love, Hawke's Bay with the ball. Here we go. Into the Wellington Lions half. It got lost forward. Wellington get the penalty. That was a massive passage of play. Jeepers. Otago in 2013 and 2020 counties in 2014 is our last 3 Hawke's Bay Ranfurly Shield challenges, and we've won them. Can we win versus Wellington, who are top of the table at the moment? 69 minutes gone, 13 points all. Might as well wipe that scoreboard. And ball's out in touch. It is going to be a line out, well into Wellington half. Probably looking at 30 metres. Knocked on by Wellington. Oh, pardon me. Waikato Rugby have scored again. 34-28 is the score. 70 minutes gone. It is Wellington 13, Hawke's Bay 13. It's been really physical. $10 to go. I'm not sure if I'll do the Black Ferns Australia. I'll see what I feel like. I might put it on and watch it actually. But yeah, not sure how the Black Ferns have done this year. Time's back on. We go scrum. Hawke's Bay feed. Set. Ball is in. Hawke's Bay parallel through Wellington. Okay, Wellington are dominant, but they came up first. We're going to reset the scrum. And they set the scrum again. Ball is in. Hawke's Bay, Hawke's Bay. And we're off to the races, boys. Wellington give it a boot back into Hawke's Bay. Hawke's Bay eventually tidy that one up. Wellington have turned it over. And we all know Wellington are desperate for this try. They kick it well into Hawke's Bay half. It is going to be a line out, probably about 10 or 15 metres out. No, it's going to be tap and go. And looks like, is that Bishop Gardner who scored it? Okay, they haven't called it a try. Okay, now they've taken the quick throw in front of the mark and they can't allow it. So it's had to come back for a line out. Wellington happy with that. Wellington not happy with that ruling. Nick Bryant ain't out there to make friends. He's out there to do a job. And he's doing the job. Wellington shoving in the mall. And Hawke's Bay trying to fend him back. Kept him back. It's 3 meters out from the line. Come on. And it's awarded. What an effort, Wellington. What an effort, Hawke's Bay. Whew. Wellington. What a try. What a try. Man. What a try. Kick to come. Wellington 18, Hawke's Bay 13, kick to come. Let's go over to Waikato, who've just got a penalty kick. 37-28, Waikato in the lead in that game. 74.5 minutes gone, and Wellington missed the conversion. So Hawke's Bay gets a converted try. Hawke's Bay will bring the shield home. If Wellington get the clock run down in time, they'll keep it. Oh wow. Hawke's Bay in position now. Now we're just nicking it over slightly to the right side here. Oh! Looks like we've got ourselves a line break if the Lions aren't looking. Oh! Yep. Hawke's Bay get the penalty. Wellington player tackling was tackling Hawke's Bay without the ball. Marking comes on for Wellington. Abra comes on for Wellington. And we are going line out at about 15 metres out from the goal line. Canterbury have scored again in the Waikato-Canterbury game, making it 37-35 Waikato leading. Almost 77 minutes gone. Wellington on 18, Hawke's Bay 13. Hawke's Bay looking to put a converted try in. And Hawke's Bay do have the bonus point by the looks of it. Hawke's Bay is almost over the line. We're under penalty advantage, and Hawke's Bay get the try. Call it 18 points all for a couple of minutes while they get ready to kick. Sam Smith got the try. He had... Oh man, they shunted Wellington back into that goal line, and then they just kept pick and go continuously. Hawke's Bay side are very, very patient with this kind of stuff. We're just calling a helper over to steady the ball. Ball goes on the tee. Player's finger goes on the ball to steady it. That wind is nothing short of crazy down there. Readjustment made. McClutchy takes a few steps back. Makes one last look. Makes sure he's lined up. He's got his eye on the prize. And he's right out in front. He's through. Hawke's Bay 20. Wellington 18. 79 minutes gone. 1 minute till 80 minutes up. And Hawke's Bay looking to bring home the trophy. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's been an awesome day of sport so far. Wellington with the ball. Hawke's Bay on defence. Hawke's Bay looking just to wind down the clock. That's all Hawke's Bay want to do. It doesn't matter how big the win is. The win means we take the trophy. And Hawke's Bay win the penalty. And that's full time. What a finish. What a game. What a finish. What a game. The Magpies are ecstatic. 4 from 4 Ranfurly Shield challenges. The Shield comes home. Yes. 3 tries, 2 in Hawke's Bay's favour. 1 successful conversion in a piece. 2 penalty goals for Wellington and 1 for Hawke's Bay. Despite Nick Bryant's warnings, no yellow cards, no red cards. And Hawke's Bay 20 points. Wellington 18. Woo! Let's go Magpies! Let's go! Yeah. I'm going to do a quick turnaround and I'm going to come back with the Silver Ferns. No, not the Silver Ferns. The Black Ferns game. I will not be doing commentary for that one. I'll just be ticking the score over. I'll be in the chat, so yep.